You are getting ready to listen to the voice of Dr. Rhadi Ferguson, 2004 Olympian, four-time national judo champion, Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt, author, speaker, and coach.
Here we go. Is everybody ready?
Yep.
You guys are live.
Yes,
you guys talk with Rhadi live. Well, this is Dr. Rhadi Ferguson, 2004 Olympian, four-time national judo champion, Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt, author, and speaker and coach, and welcome to another edition of Coffee with Rhadi. Now, here's what I want to talk to you about this morning. I want to talk to you about being in tough situations and being in a tough spot. There oftentimes are tough spots that we have in life. We have spots where we just don't think that we can make it. We don't think we're going to make it through. We don't think that we can get through. Here's what I want to tell you. I want to tell you that grapes get crushed in order to make wine, and olives get pressed in order to make olive oil, and diamonds, they don't get made without the pressure. And if you really think about it, seeds which produce fruit, they start out in a dark place. So anytime when you feel yourself getting crushed, anytime you feel yourself being pressed, anytime that you feel yourself being under an extreme amount of pressure, or you feel like you're in darkness, just know that you're in those particular situations because you're being set up to manifest something great. I can go back to a time when I went through a divorce. I remember being in my car, coming outside of the dojo. I can still remember the date. I remember it was March 18th and March 21st. I'm caught up in 2021, but March 21st, 2018. And I looked out at my phone and I saw a missed call from my former wife. And I said, man, this is a really funny time for her to call. She doesn't usually call this particular time. I said, man, something bad must have happened. So I sat down and I prepared myself. I took a deep breath before I called back. I said, let me listen to the voicemail. I said, oh boy, I know there's going to be some bad information. So I took a deep breath. I listened to the voicemail. The voicemail said, hey, Rhadi, I just wanted to give you a phone call and let you know that I've officially filed for divorce. The children are with me, and we could talk about this tomorrow. That's all I have to say. Bye. I'm looking at the phone. I thought somebody was playing a prank on me. So I played the shit again. Hey, Rhadi, this is Tracy. Just giving you a phone call. Just letting you know that I've officially filed for divorce. The children are with me, and we can talk about this tomorrow. Now, the first thing that went into my mind was, hey man, let me call and let me fix this. Because you think that when something happens bad, you think, hey, I can fix this. I can fix whatever went wrong. I know I can fix it. I'm a fixer. Man, I've been to the Olympic Games. I've won world championship medals. I've coached people to high levels of success. Man, there's really nothing that I can't do. I can fix this. You start trying to preach to yourself, and Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can fix this. There's no problem. Once I put myself in it with God, bam, I can fix it. So I get on the phone. I said, let me just call her and just talk. This is nothing, man. Listen, we can talk this out, talk this through. I can fix this, no problem. I call the phone goes to voicemail. I call the phone again, the phone goes to voicemail. I'm figuring out I can't fix this right now. I get in my car, get ready to drive home, and I can tell you right now, I'm thinking, mash the gas as fast as possible, turn right, go over the guardrail, into the water, and it'll all be over with. And these are the thoughts that went into my mind. Never thought like that ever in my life, ever. I'm driving, I call my parents. My mom says, oh, Lord. Talks to my dad, dad breaks down. That's not even helping me. I'm driving on my way home. I get home. When I get home, all the shit is gone. Everything gone. I mean, pictures off the wall, pictures cut in half, all the files for the tax, everything is like, everything's gone. Clothes gone, closet stripped, moved out, gone. I then remember, man, my ex-wife was so adamant about getting the kids' phones the past weekend. I said, oh, I gotta call my kid's phone. I called my kid's phone. My daughter says, oh, she answers the phone. Hey, Daddy, how are you? I said, honey, I'm just fine. She says, man, Daddy, look at my new room and my new clothes and my new bed. And now I'm a dad, so I'm trying to act like I'm excited because my daughter is so excited because my ex-wife has moved into a fully furnished home and she's excited because she has new clothes, new closet, bed, shoes, everything. I am now crushed. I am now being pressed. I'm in a situation where I'm on an extreme amount of pressure, and I'm in a super, super, super dark place. I then finally, because my daughter puts me on FaceTime and I see all the people in the house who have sat down and gotten together and plotted this whole thing out with my ex. Now I'm in a really, really dark place. Because when she brings the phone down, he says, look, mommy, here's daddy. Everything shuts down, okay? No conversation happens. Don't talk to my son. I'm on the floor in my house, broken down. I lose control of my bowels. I piss and shit on myself. Yeah, just even thinking about it is crazy. I'm on the floor and all I can think about is, man, let me just go to the kitchen and cut myself and just be done with the whole shit. Now, I've never thought like this in my life, ever, ever, ever. Like never, like me, I never. So I said, man, let me call the people, man. Let me call the suicide hotline people. I had to call the suicide hotline. I was bad, man. Like bad. So I called the people. These people are professionals because I don't have any clue what those people said to me. I couldn't tell you what they said right now. I can tell you that I'm here. I don't know what they said. I have no recollection of it. I really can't remember going to sleep that evening either. I don't remember bathing. I don't remember any of that stuff. I do remember this. I got up in the morning to go get some food to cook for my kids. Why I got up to go get food to cook for my kids, who the hell knows, okay? So I get up in the morning to go to Publix to get food to make breakfast. I pull into the parking lot at Publix. And one moment, please. I pull into the parking lot of Publix and I get out my car and I see the Omega Sapphire tag on the car next to my car. And I can't give it a whole, I can't remember all of it. That is how I met Coach Arlo. And don't remember the whole conversation. He remembers the whole conversation better than I do. But I remember we're holding hands in the parking lot of Publix, and he's praying for me. And I had something I had to help him with. He's going to tell that story when we get inside of the summit later. But all I knew was I needed some help. And I needed some help like now. And no matter how much I thought I was going to do, it didn't matter how much weight I squatted or how many bench presses I did or how far I could run or how many marathons I did or how many half marathons I walked, that was not going to get me through this particular situation. And the only way that I was going to get through this particular situation was by understanding that one, in Ecclesiastes 4:9, it says two are better than one because they have good reward for their labor. I wasn't going to be able to do it by myself. I was going to need some help. And I wasn't going to be able to do it by myself. I was going to need help from God. And I wasn't going to be able to do it for myself. I was going to have to listen to some instructions. And I was going to have to accept the current crushing that was going on, the current pressure that I was feeling, and the current dark place that I was in, and also accept that I had my hand in producing all of it. And if you don't think that that was difficult, just understand that when you plant a seed and you dig a hole and you put dirt on it, that's not the end of it. There's water, there's rain, there's fertilizer, no, there's shit. And listen, there's more things coming. Before you come out of that dark, place, because you have to grow through the dark place in order to make the breakthrough. And the things that you know aren't gonna get you through. It's going to be help from other people that's going to get you through that particular dark place. And as soon as you come through that dark place and you make that breakthrough, it's not over yet. If you do not put yourself in a situation like that seed and begin to strive to break through because you are attracted to the sun, and not the S-U-N, but the S-O-N, you are never going to get where you need to go. You're never going to grow in the way that you need to grow. You don't have to believe it. I don't sit here and try to preach to everybody on my Coffee with Rhadi. I'm telling you right now, my name is Rhadi Ferguson. I have my own faults. I am not perfect. I tell people all the time, I'm not perfect. I'm just the best. I'm the best Rhadi that I know how to be at this particular time. And thank God I'm always striving to get better. Here's what I would tell you. In your particular journey, in your life, as I said in the beginning, you may be in a situation where you're like a grape that is being crushed right now to produce some quality wine. You might be like an olive that is being pressed to produce the highest quality olive oil. You might be a diamond in the rough right now, experiencing some pressure. And you might be in a situation of a seed that is in a dark place. Understand that the place that you're in is where you're supposed to be at this particular time, because there's some fruit that you need to produce if you are willing to accept the situation that you're in and the situation that you helped put yourself in. You're willing to accept it, if you're willing to take accountability for it, if you're willing to understand that I need to experience this pressure, I need to experience this extreme amount of darkness, I need to experience this particular crushing, because when I am at my weakest, then I am strongest. If you can accept those particular things, you can grow. Everybody is trying to fight darkness. Everybody's trying to fight the crushing, and everybody's trying to fight the pressure. You can't fight it. Accept where you are, and then understand that is not where I'm going to be. We're going to get deeper in this in the Power Up Summit. For those people who have decided to join us this morning on the Power Up Summit, when we're done with this Coffee with Rhadi segment, it's going to be a powerful day. We're going to go from 9 to 5. Coach Arlo said, man, is there any way we can cut it down to 3? I said, Coach Arlo, if we can get it in from 9 to 3, we can get off by 3. But if it goes to 5, we'll go to 5. And if it goes to 6, we're going to go to 6. And that's for the people who are in the Power Up Summit. I know that some of you are registered and you don't plan on coming because you're getting the recordings. And I know that some of you are registered and you will be there inside the summit. And we would like to have an interactive experience with you. I thank you so much for joining me on this morning's Coffee with Rhadi. I do have to cut the live stream now because those people who are inside of the Coffee with Rhadi experience want to be able to ask questions and do so in a form or fashion where their questions have a level of privacy, because we're in a small group or a small cohort. But I want to say thank you so much. I apologize about breaking down on y'all this morning. I don't really break down publicly at all. Coach Arlo would tell you, I don't tell that goddamn story. I don't like telling that story. That's probably the 3rd time he's heard me tell that story. But I have to understand that that story is my story. And cheese on bread. I need to go. I'm about to go sit down somewhere and pray after telling that story. But the Coffee with Rhadi live stream today, here's what I can tell you. I can tell you that we love you, but God loves you best. And if you don't do anything else, make sure you plug in, make sure you power up, and make sure you get your switch on. And I encourage you right now today to visit 2 places. Number 1, www.coffeewithrhadi.com and get my book, Coffee with Rhadi Today, and go to www.theviplife.net and get your hands on the book, The VIP Life, how to not feel guilty for putting yourself first. Because when you're in a situation, when you're getting crushed, when you're under pressure, when you're in a dark place, you have to understand that you have to put yourself first, and putting yourself first allows you to understand who you are and whose you are, and allows you to strive for the sun, not the S-U-N, but the S-O-N, so you can keep growing and achieve your breakthrough in life so you can produce the fruit that you need to produce from your situation. This is Dr. Rhadi Ferguson. As I always say, I love you,